In twos.
In twos.
In twos.
In twos.
I have not played any duels yet.
Have you? Are you still Diamond 1 Division 4?
So far. I only played one match after I got placed, though.
I was.
I mean, I'm
placed,
not
like...
lying. I'm not lying to you.
Is Mr. B like talk again, Mr. B?
A distance and far away, Mr. B. He's being held captive.
His mic is definitely not working.
Now try. Oh wait. Now try.
Can you hear me now?
That's
Yes.
much better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the mic on or unmute it on the soundboard.
Come on, Rampage.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. He was the one doing it.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, not.
But he
not me.
trusted you to tell him.
Yeah.
No, he was helping. What's that game you wanted?
Which one? What?
What do you want to play?
What?
Rampage, have you played any Rocket League in the new season?
Yeah, I have.
What do you think about the graphics changes that they've made?
Oh, you mean on the new map?
Well, yeah, that, and they've got this cartoon theme going on where they have altered some of the graphics.
Well, not very much. But the new map, all I did was take the detail out of Neo Tokyo and then put a filter on.
Yes, I'm well aware.
I find that really funny.
And it's, I don't know, like, to me it's a little much.
I mean, it's bright.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Very bright map.
Very, very bright.
It's like what people said Salty Shores was.
Oh.
Yeah, except somehow it's supposedly like nighttime, but not really.
It's okay, I'm gonna form a strong opinion about this new map. It doesn't have enough helicopters.
This is true. It doesn't have any helicopters.
That is. It has no helicopters, so that is a very accurate opinion. Good
Tried
job.
really hard on that one.
So hard. Why is there a random crafting table and chest in the middle of my hole? It has 2 wheat seeds, 8 birch planks, 19 sweet berries, and 2 grass blocks.
You know, that sounds like something I would do, but I don't. Wait, was that me?
Yep,
was probably
13
me.
days ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why? All I have to ask,
Abel,
why?
Like, you tell me the contents, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably me.
I love the fact that I can just find out. We don't have to speculate. Sounds like something I did. I'll just double check. Yep, most definitely something you did.
So, Dika, we now have to build sword.
Oh yeah, you guys have to do that.
We have to build a large sword.
Yep. By the way, I want you to know, eventually there will be an NPC called Rebecca, and she will be the gate guard, and I think that will be hilarious. And that will
Perfect.
be only a
and
joke.
Nobody will understand it except us.
Yep.
Perfect. I love that.
Oh,
Alright.
That's great.
Let me start seeing.
That means Rampage. Every time you see Rebecca, you get a bit of a giggle.
So, Dika, the real question is, what should I title this?
The
like
ultimate blacksmith tutorial. No,
Like I could
Just
go
add tutorial on
stabbing.
the end of everything, and you'll automatically get more views.
But that's clickbait.
oh yeah, Rampage is beyond that. He's better than that.
Good for him.
In fact, his thumbnails are 0% clickbait.
Yeah, this is true. And they're also the same thing, repeated several times.
Sometimes you could be playing Terraria and it says Minecraft.
That's
But-
funny.
Never clickbait.
No.
Maybe
I would
not
never do.
accurate, but you know, it's funny. Is I think one of my old videos finally got a comment from someone, and I didn't have the heart. Like part of me wants to go in and like explain to them some stuff, because like it was a collection where we did something as a group, right? I should probably let y'all start your stream first.
I mean, mine's on the starting soon page, so you can talk. It's fine.
I'm streaming actually, but
I saw.
Oh no.
So, yeah, so we did this thing where we played a game called Operation Flashpoint, which was kind of like a military game. And this person made a comment about, like, you know, alternative ways we could have done that. I didn't want to tell him that we hit a frustration point in which my teammates, my friends that I had brought in, had got to the point where, like, they were being destructive to themselves, and that we had re-recorded that mission like 20 times, and I had to dump 90% of the footage.
Nice.
So I didn't want to, like,
Huh.
I didn't have the heart to tell this person that this was the only run that we actually managed to succeed. And not have my allies turn around and I don't know. I had my friends would start bad mouthing each other, and then they'd like shoot each other and friendly fire, and then I would just get mad at everyone, take a rocket launcher, and take out the rest of the team. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation in which you have your friends friendly fire purposely taking out other teammates.
I mean, we played Halo with Spock, so
Yeah, but imagine if you couldn't respawn, and they had used up all the team respawns in their little bout of taking each other out. Yeah, I would, out of frustration, I would take a rocket launcher and just kill the rest of the team. But I'm like, that's not shown in any of the footage, like, because that's all cut. Like, that footage was purged. As some other streamers go, like, you know, editor purged the records. Yeah, the records were purged. And so, like, I don't know how to, like, reply to this person, because, like, it's like, do I tell him that, like, the reason this mission went the way it did was this was the only time that our team succeeded in not hurting itself? This is the game I wanted to buy for you, Rampage, and have you fly a helicopter around.
oh,
That sounds like something Rampage would enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm generally very bad at flying helicopters in games, so
Still sounds like something you would enjoy.
yeah.
There's
probably.
literally a DLC
Does it
mission
have,
that's
like-
involving just flying flying any vehicle you want.
Nice.
Does it have a flamethrower? Like, is there one with a flamethrower?
No,
Oh,
because they're like real planes. You know, we don't put flamethrowers on helicopters. In fact,
okay,
we
but-
don't really
but
use
why would you
flamethrowers
not?
in war very often.
okay.
Alright,
but
I'm gonna go
flamethrower
start
on the
intro.
bottom of
See
the
you later.
helicopter.
Well, it's because I think that's maybe a war crime. Yeah, I think after World War II and after Vietnam, like it was like setting people on fire was considered, less humane.
Then blowing them up.
Yes, blowing them up fine. Setting them on fire, they suffer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I think I'm also gonna do the intro
Okay.
to my stream. So
Now that everyone's gone, we can consider the war crimes of building this sword. Stop, Rampage. Stop in the name of the law. Uh-oh. Oh no. Poor Rampage. Will Rampage recover?
hello.
Hello.
He's back.
Welcome back.
So DK, did we decide on a material to use?
No, you
for
hated
sword?
everything, and then you didn't believe me that swords could be gray. And then finally I showed you a
Yeah.
picture, and then you finally accepted that maybe swords could be gray. Like you opened your heart to the idea that swords are grayish.
DK, do you have any cyan dye?
All right,
Oh
that's.
no, I do not.
I
feel
just
like out of
undeafened and
everyone-
heard cyan dye.
And Rampage randomly asked me for cyan.
Yeah, I feel like out of everyone who would have
Oh, no, my house
cyan
is
dye,
leaking.
it would be DK.
I
Like,
feel
he
like
does not
out
have
of
cyan
everyone
dye.
who would have cyan dye, it would not be DK, considering he is currently low on cyan.
This is true.
Just saying.
This is why Chris is low on cyan. Which is also why we can't print. Because we all know that you can't print black and white documents if your cyan is low.
This is true.
Why this is, we don't know.
All I know is my printer is always low, so my documents always turn out like garbage. It's fine. I swear, I order like $80 worth of ink, and then 2 weeks later, after printing like maybe 2 English papers, it's just like, yes, go buy more.
See, now, I'm going to tell you a dark secret. Are you ready for a dark secret?
I'm sure.
The cheaper the printer is, the more expensive the ink tends to be.
That's true.
So, like, if it's a super
They
cheap...
gotta make their money somehow.
So I discovered, like Canon had this one printer that was super cheap, but the
And then
ink
the ink was
cartridges
long.
were like really super tiny, but they were like triple the price of the printer.
Right, that's how they get their money back.
So if you really like having money, I would really recommend a black laser printer.
I have a HP laser printer right now. It's
And not
actually-
an HP one, but I guess
Yeah,
that's
that's
If you
true.
like
But
your money.
no, my ink isn't that expensive. I
like
exaggerated slightly.
well, you want a laser printer that has like a big toner cartridge, right?
Yeah, no, I don't have one of those.
You don't want ones with little tiny like actual traditional ink cartridges.
However, my printer does currently have to fit under my bed in my dorm room. So I am slightly limited.
oh, just mount it to the ceiling or the wall.
Why,
Obviously.
of course.
Yeah, just do the ceiling. It really saves space.
Yeah, just mount it on the ceiling upside down.
I would love to put things on my ceiling, except it's against fire code.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
So
like
many rules.
I don't think any of these rules are actually meant to keep people safe.
They don't let us put stuff on top of our wardrobes or hang stuff above a certain height because it apparently makes the sprinkler system less effective.
Well,
it
see,
might
to be honest with you, it would matter if it was even within the angle of the sprinkler system.
Well, of course it would, but nobody's going to get out their protractor and measure.
It should be pretty obvious. There's like an angle that sprinklers like shoot water out of.
Oh, I'm talking about like the fire sprinklers on the ceiling that spray.
I
in, like,
forget
different
your I forget your building is designed to kill you. I forgot. Never mind.
Right.
Yeah.
oh
okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's supposed to seal you in and then flood you and drown you. Yep. I'm sorry. I
Correct.
forgot. I forgot your fire code is kill as many people as possible to save the building. Yep. Okay,
Correct.
gotcha. Which I
What
feel
did you-
is not Texas's version of that.
Well, that's why I don't live
Not
in
by
Texas.
hand.
By sand and gunpowder.
I'm pretty sure Texas fire code includes buildings with like electronics, like phone and internet systems is not supposed to have like a million chairs blocking the fire exit.
I mean, yeah, that would be a probably good idea.
I think the funniest one is I think my high school. The fire inspector comes and just like hands like the school an automatic failure on certain things,
Nice.
because like the clinic where kids are supposed to go for when they're sick, that's where they decided to run the giant telecom like internet switchboard. Is in one of the patient rooms.
Why?
Yeah, that's just where they decided to have all this exposed wiring, right? So automatic, like immediately the fire person just like immediately hands that off as a fine, because and the school's not going to fix that because the cost of fixing that is far less than the fine.
Well, of course. They'll just pay the
like-
fine and move on.
Because these were decisions that were made a long time ago, and there's really no going back on it now.
Right.
Those things are kind of semi set in stone. So what do you want to make this sword out of?
I am currently making a block, and we will see how it looks. It's
Okay.
just- I have to.
You're making a
Smell.
sample block.
Yeah, I'm making a singular sample block, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Are we
I feel
gonna?
like the singular sample block is an iron block.
It is not. I don't have that much money.
I considered doing that, but
That
I
is
don't
either a
have as
lot
much
of
money.
time or a lot of money.
Or an AFK iron farm.
But I would have to spend time to make.
Yeah, but they don't take too long.
But they take space.
That's true. I
And then
forget
he-
that
then
you guys
Rampage would
don't
have-
build massive projects.
we don't. Well, I mean, Chris doesn't build anything like that. You already know where I stand with that kind of stuff, but
This is true.
I mean, any massive project I'm gonna do is gonna be something with my own hands, like
No,
a
I'm
giant
talking
hole.
About... Yes, I'm having fun with that. But Chris probably doesn't appreciate it because I use TNT miners, so...
Well, I tend to use pickaxes only, so.
I mean, I've used my pickaxe for the past
This
month.
is where I
every
make
time
the
we
joke
stream.
that I do it with just by eating garlic and stone pickaxes.
Sample block.
Does this make you happy?
I don't know.
What is the block?
He went with a very dark metal.
What's the block?
I'm not sure. I'd have to break it to find out.
See, DK, the funny thing is, this is cyan terracotta. Does that look cyan to you?
Oh, it's gray, yeah.
Why?
Does that look cyan to you?
If you had a black and white printer. But now, the ultimate quiz for you, Rampage. What does CYMK mean?
What?
CYMK.
Oh, see why.
I don't remember.
I'll give you a hint. The C is for cyan.
Yeah, I don't remember.
iGamer, do you know? These are the primary printing colors.
CYMK.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, C is clearly for cyan.
Mm-hmm.
Would Y be yellow?
Yes.
M would probably be magenta.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know what the heck starts with a K that's a color.
Obviously, this is a slight trick question. K is black. Because this
That's
made sense
right.
to someone.
Why didn't we just go CYMB?
Yeah, that's a good question. We went black. we decided to break all the rules. So Rampage, why don't we use the same color set that we use for light for printing?
What?
So, you know, we don't use those colors for light, right? Like for printer colors. I mean, sorry, not printer colors, monitor colors.
Uh-huh.
Monitor colors, we use RGB.
Yeah. Red, green, blue. So why don't we use red, green, blue for printing?
Would that even work?
I'm glad you know that wouldn't work.
The answer is it wouldn't work.
There's a very big difference between light and ink, and also on top of that, the idea of getting perfect colors that you can accomplish with light. You can't really do that with ink.
The other thing is that if you were to do that, like an RGB printer, you would have to put so much ink together to make, like, yellow, let's say.
Well,
And then even with that, you could only make it so light.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to differentiate the kind of yellow. It would just be one kind of yellow, pretty much.
Yeah, light works a little bit different than ink.
Yeah.
So you got me some K terracotta. Did these make you happy?
Hmm?
The
Rampage is
cyan
already confused.
terracotta that you brought me? Does it make you happy?
I don't think so.
Maybe a lighter version? Maybe a light gray.
The I need a light gray guy, which is from an azure blue.
Have fun finding an azure bluet.
Ironically, Lily will give you some.
That'll give me white.
Does she do azure bluets? I didn't think so.
I thought that was Polar's thing, or am I mistaken?
No, I thought he was, hold on. Spawn!
I mean, I could be wrong. Like, I accept
acquired the dye. I must now get the terracotta.
Polar is a blue orchid.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Wow, I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't remember. I had to go look at it.
Yo, Polar said he might show up today.
Oh, did he? Because when I texted him a couple hours ago, he never responded to me.
So, earlier this week we played Sunhaven together.
Earlier this week, he was raving about spaghetti tacos and told me he was going to call you to discuss that.
We did discuss this.
Okay, good.
I approved the idea and gave him my sign of agreement.
So I had to go to work, and so we were playing Rocket League, and he really wanted to talk about spaghetti tacos. And I was like, but we were playing our competitive matches to get placed for the season, so I was like, okay, we need to focus. We'll talk about those later. And then when we finished, I had to go to work.
You have to boost me to diamond. You have to
And
boost
so-
me to diamond.
He did not boost me.
Uh-huh.
He no boosted.
Uh-huh.
He and I are the same rank.
After he boosted you.
No. No. I could get diamond on my own if I really tried.
If you really tried.
That's the thing I don't want to try. But anyway, what was I gonna say? So he I had to go to work, but he's like, no, I want to talk to you about spaghetti tacos, and I was like, but I have work, so no. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna call DK because I really want to talk to somebody and talk about these spaghetti tacos, and I was like, you have a good time with that.
Yeah, I believe we fully agreed on spaghetti burritos.
That's true. It was not spaghetti tacos anymore. He told me he wanted a spaghetti taco, but he didn't want one of those hard tacos. He wanted one of those soft taco shell things. And I was like, so you mean a burrito? And he was like, yes. I was like, okay.
Now there are soft tacos that are made with flour tortillas.
That's true, but no, he wanted he was thinking actual burrito.
This is the wrong color.
Light gray. This is light gray.
This is not the gray. I meant a physical color that was lighter.
This is not the gray you're looking
This is light gray.
This is brown.
This is. Okay, look at the block. Look at the name of the block.
I don't
is light
care.
Gray.
I don't care what the name of it. It's I told you I wanted a color that was lighter gray.
Light
I didn't
gray.
mean physically light gray.
GMC. Hold on. Trying to think. Terracotta. Hey DK, you want to see gray terracotta?
Sure.
Oh yeah. It's very gray.
I see dark brown. I feel like these are dyed.
Ready? Here's what's funny. Hold
Okay.
on, wait a second here. Give me just 2 seconds. This is gray. This is brown.
What does light blue look like? I
Light
think
blue
works.
actually kind of makes sense. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I think light blue works because I have just enough items. Is this what you wanted, Diesel? I think this is a bit too.
That's what I'm saying. Light blue actually makes sense. It's actually light blue.
It's a blue gray and that. Okay. What do you think, Rampage? Will that work?
I don't think so.
Your other option, there's nothing really in the terracotta sector that's lighter than the gray concrete.
I'm just looking for a... Oh, okay. I was just looking
Your-
for a sword-like metal.
Your other option is concrete or so either concrete or like iron blocks.
One of those.
What does light gray
very,
concrete
very
look like?
Light gray concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Like
This way I could save Rampage from a very long track.
that's light gray concrete.
What do you think?
Hmm.
I'm willing to go with that or the light blue terracotta.
You mean the cyan terracotta or the actual light blue?
The actual light blue. I kind of like this. I kind of like this concrete, but whichever one is the least annoying for you to make in mass quantities. Which one would make Rampage less sad? We're concentrating on Rampage sadness right now.
I see. Well, here's your sample block. Good luck, friends.
Thank you.
I'm back to digging.
Mr. B, which of these two blocks is more sword?
More sword?
More iron sword?
The one on the...
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you decide light gray concrete?
Yes.
I figured.
DK, are we confirmed on the size of the sword, or are we making it larger?
We're making it pretty tall. We also have to remember the eyes
like-
and the mouth.
Like this way. Like, do we want the base of the sword to be like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to make it any bigger than that until we get higher.
Also, I was kind of thinking, like, maybe we put, like, rubble, like it broke the roof.
Okay.
But, I mean, that was just an idea I had at one point.
That's a cool idea. We can definitely put a flare effect. Oh,
I need sand gravel.
by the way, guess what's coming out this year?
What?
What is?
EDF 6.
Oh?
Yep.
Hmm?
And it's going to be a direct sequel to EDF 5.
Ah!
gonna
So we get to
continue.
see what happens after we killed God, who was in the egg-shaped ship.
Yes.
What game is this? Sounds very interesting.
It is a very amazing game.
I would recommend. It was pretty fun.
It's probably the... It's kind of an insane game because you're dealing with, like... Imagine all the old monster movies and alien movies all being combined into a single thing.
Also, frogs are
Interesting.
humans.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
frogs are basically
Obviously.
the same thing.
I mean, how could you tell the difference?
I mean, I don't know.
Clearly, they're the same creature. I don't know what this weird shock is about.
I mean, let me show you. Are we both pulling up images of frogs from EDF?
No,
I'm
no.
sh-
I'll
Okay,
let you
here.
do it. I'll let you
I'm
do
sure
it.
Rampage is right about now.
Oh yeah.
One of the lines of the game is, I can't shoot that, it looks like a human.
And like the base went on for like a solid 3 minutes with a leader on how humanoid it is and how it looks exactly like a human.
All
And
right.
there's barely any differences. Because I mean that's almost exactly like a human. right? I mean, that is almost identical in every way. Also, those are full-scale buildings behind it. Just so you're aware.
Or did you send it voice chat for text
Yes.
users? So human.
Yeah, I mean, and it's
So
like
human.
the same size as well. I mean, humans are about the same size as buildings, so
Of course.
it makes
Same
sense.
same skin color too. You know.
Yeah.
We all know all humans are greenish.
Mhm.
Yes, of course.
So you might guess that this game doesn't really take itself super seriously while being in an incredibly depressing time period.
Oh yeah, like everybody is dying, and you know aliens are invading, and we're kind of like humanity's last hope. But I mean, the frogs are almost identical. So
Yeah.
That's what
you still
really
just
matters.
can't shoot them because they look too much like
Ow,
humans.
ow, 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 ow.
Oh no.
I think the egg-shaped ship has landed near him.
Yeah. By the way, they announced some changes to the aerator.
Oh,
Yeah. Because
Much lava.
it's a continuation of the story, things have gotten worse.
oh! I thought we killed God though.
I've seen this game. I don't think things can get much worse.
It gets worse.
Oh.
The aliens start terraforming Earth.
Without
By
their God.
aliens, do we mean massive frogs?
No.
And ants, and
And
spiders,
spiders.
and
Yeah.
and roly-polies. They're
Yeah.
there too.
Oh yeah, I don't forget.
So basically,
And
all
bees.
IRL
And bees.
animals become.
Oh no, like they brought these with them.
Oh yeah, no, like
These
they
are
had
like-
them, but they
the-
made them better.
They're like giant ants, like the size of like a
The
tank.
size buildings,
Yeah.
larger than tanks.
And
most of them.
Godzilla. They brought Godzilla.
Oh yeah,
too.
he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an
Me and
interesting
Rampage
game.
fought Rampage fought Godzilla by punching Godzilla. It was very
Good job,
effective.
Rampage. Did it work?
When I got in the really big thing, it worked pretty well.
Yeah, he just went up and punched Godzilla. It's great.
Yeah, I think I kicked it at one point too.
And then I got really concerned because Rampage was like on fire.
All right.
Yeah, that
because
happened quite a
10
few
billion ants came after him, and so
times.
I had to lay down some anti-ant fire.
do you remember the light green ants?
Oh god.
Or maybe it was like blue.
Do you remember the crazy ants? Oh gosh, I have nightmares about those.
Oh, really?
I get a little squeamish with those ones. Yeah. It's
Wow.
like, remember how far they chase us? Didn't matter. Crazy ants, indeed.
See, but like I think that I honestly think I would not have enjoyed that game as much as I did if I wasn't allowed to spirit fall on the floor directly next to me. I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much.
I'll be honest, I'm glad I convinced you to play as the aerator.
Yeah, same.
Because I noticed people who play as the soldier, unless they're like really into the game, like they can't do that for very long.
I mean, yeah, the support role, that's definitely a support role, is just very, very good.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Is like the wing diver. The wing diver can work, but it's like anyway. But the changes they're making to the aerator is that apparently the aerator gets like physical little drone armies of like little attack drones.
Do I still get a spirit fall?
I have no idea yet, but I do know that like some of the bombing runs are actually done by like drones that you summon.
Whoa. Wait, does that mean
And you
that,
get, like,
when we drop stuff, we don't have to wait like 5 minutes for them to finally bring me my tank?
From
my
it-
free bike.
At least from what like it showed, like when you did your little like bombing runs, like you launch out drones out of your backpack and they go and do that thing. They go do the bombing run, and then they come back.
Huh.
And like all your
this-
different weapons is different drones.
This server has a lot of big holes.
Yeah.
29th is digging one too.
Why is he digging a hole?
I don't know.
He's trying to make Swiss cheese. How else will you make Swiss cheese without some holes?
So I'm in my underground. Oh, there he is. Finally. I was gonna ask, how do I find the mob that I keep hearing? But I found him. He decided to surface again. He's not a particularly friendly sound.
I think he gets better when you get to know.
I think so.
So, as you've probably guessed, Gamer, this game doesn't take itself too seriously, while still pretending to have an incredibly serious overtone.
I can tell.
DK.
I just feel bad for the voice actors because they like had to like, keep a straight face, probably, right?
DK.
Mm-hmm.
Start building out of these and making more.
Okay.
And then it'll become the other block when it's done. Just those do have gravity, by the way. They are affected by like gravity and stuff. Just so you're aware.
Gravity and stuff.
Yeah, that weird stuff. I don't know like why Minecraft decided it would be like a thing, because like I don't have to deal with gravity anywhere else. They're like, oh, gravity. Let's have gravity.
It could be worse. They could have decided to also have structural integrity.
True. True.
Like this could be legitimately like medieval engineers. That game actually like has structural integrity in which like if you didn't properly brace and support things, they'd fall over and break.
That sounds very annoying.
It just requires some additional thought process. Is this made out of clay at all, by the way?
No.
Alright. Rampage Horse, take the clay. I don't know why I have so much clay. Oh, no. Don't take the blocks. Rampage Horse, I need those blocks back. Your horse has decided not to return these blocks to me. My inventory has been filled by Rampage.
Well, those are the blocks you wanted, so...
You gave me lots of other blocks as well, like stone. I have
Give
no
you
idea.
stone?
I have stone for some reason, and I would have
I
no
didn't
reason
give
to
you
have
stone.
stone. Apparently you did, but I think you threw things at me previously.
I mean, I didn't give you stone when I gave you all the blocks. But I mean, I probably gave you stone at some point. Just not then. I need more dye.
I don't have that for you.
Hi. So I have a question,
so Rampage.
Rampage.
I had somebody join my
Oh, I probably know who. Let me look at your server and see.
They joined my Discord server and told me that they desperately wanted to speak with you, so I directed them to your Discord server.
Yeah, that's okay. That's how they found my server. Okay.
Was there a problem in my actions?
No.
Okay. Yes, they joined my server and I said hello to them, and then they told me that they very desperately wanted to have conversation.
Yeah, they're like, I want to speak to Rampage so bad. How
I
did
was
they?
like-
How did they manage to find you before they found?
I was
me?
like, this is either because your name, DK's name, and Mr. B's name are in all of my descriptions.
This is actually something horrible I did to someone that I co-ovulated with. I managed to put their name in all the tags, and it would be like their name followed by like a comma, please, comma, save, comma, us, comma.
Oh, DK. But yeah, so anyway, I was like, either this person is a very extreme Rampage fan who needs to chill out, or it's somebody Rampage already knows.
And also needs to chill out. Yeah, probably. I'm sorry, Rampage, but I think I think you understand. You have a lot of interesting friends.
So my question is, did said person ever get in touch with you?
Yes, actually.
Okay, that's good.
Who was it?
It was someone from the 2017 24-hour stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Then again, they did tell me they were an old friend from 4 years ago,
Okay.
so they were accurate.
I checked it, and isn't it 5 at this point?
I mean, technically. Well, when did you do it?
I don't remember the day.
But
so,
by
yeah,
the way,
why
we
not?
don't need any more concrete.
Oh,
But
you're
I
sure?
mean, yeah,
Yeah,
math.
I'm sure.
Oh.
Generally, it would be 5 months or 5 years at this point, not 5 months. Oh my God.
And you're sure we don't need any more concrete?
I'm sure. We need to figure out what we want to make the handle out of.
How's the sword going?
So DK, are you ready to see some magic? We're gonna make these the actual block we want. We're gonna make them these. There you go. Alright. Long. And now they're all the right block.
Ah, nice. I put the rest of your concrete blocks inside the sword.
Huh.
Well,
There's
I
quite a
tried-
lot left over.
I tried what you suggested, Rampage, and I tried to have a conversation with him, and he hit me with his sword.
Oh.
So
Yeah, he's very nervous around new people.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to axe him.
What that seems a bit excessive.
What are we discussing here?
He keeps hitting me with his sword.
Well, but like he's just nervous.
I'm nervous.
He's nervous, and you want to axe him? Mr. B would make a horrible therapist.
He needs to quit hitting me. With his sword. That's all I have to say about this matter.
Could if I give you some white wool, could you turn it yellow?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me give you this white wool.
It would take a moment, but yeah. You want all of this to be yellow?
Yeah. Just for like just for DCL.
Are you adding color for him?
Why?
Yes.
Why exactly 33 blocks?
I have more if needed, but I'm thinking we're not going to need any more than that.
Because 33 is the appropriate number.
Because I went and bought them from the store, and I
you
hit
tried
plus
to get
32.
32,
Mhm.
but it starts with a base of 1, therefore it gave you 33.
The thing is, I did it again afterwards. So I was like, it almost feels like I'm doing it on purpose. At least that's what I'm going to tell everyone.
Well, I now own the 33 yellow wall.
Nice.
Not the 32. The 30.
This will let us like make a
What is
golden
this?
handle, and then we can add the white horns to it, and then we'll come up with the eyes. I think I'm gonna go with white, and I guess we'll eventually make like a couple black wool as well for the eyelids.
What do you need for black dye? Ink sac. Oh wait, squids don't exist. I don't know that I've ever. Oh, there's a squid. Never mind. I was gonna go on about how squids don't actually exist, but I found one.
Rennet. Alright, it's okay. He might have been nervous, but he was very aggressive.
I mean, what did you say to him?
I said, "Would you like to stay in the conference room?" And he said, "Whack." That was nice. I thought.
Where is a squid? Mr. B, I found another shipwreck.
Well, I can only work on one.
Hey gamer, can squids spawn in frozen oceans?
I don't know.
What's that? Oh hey, I found our guardian thing. There's only one thing to do when I find one of these, since I don't have one. This. Go here. Do this. Do that. That. Put that down. Go here. Do
That's some bad news.
this, That.
Oh no.
Turn
What
that
happened?
into this.
I miscalculated how much yellow wool I was gonna need. Rampage, I'm sorry.
I'm assuming you need more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
I wasn't
That's
sure
typically
yet.
What happens?
I didn't want to like over make a bunch of yellow wool until I knew exactly more closer what kind of design we were gonna go for.
Give me one moment and I can start looking for that again. I go here and
Need to look at my example picture.
here, and that should be good. Maybe a bit more.
By the way, I'm not gonna be here for the next 2 weeks.
What? Why would you ever do something like that?
So next weekend on Sunday, iGamer has a referees seminar for Taekwondo. And then the following weekend, iGamer has a competition for Taekwondo.
Is he gonna win?
I hope so! I got hurt in training, so I'm hoping that I'll be...
Do you think
Ready.
being hurt in training will translate to actual real knowledge?
I mean,
No,
that's
I'm
how it
just saying-
works in video games.
I'm just
So-
saying I hope that I'll be, ready by the time we get to competition, but I should be. I'm excited. It'll be fun. And I'm also going to be one of the head judges, so that'll be interesting. That's why I have this seminar next weekend. Also, iGamer is volunteering for a high school competition for criminal justice that iGamer used to compete in when he was in school. And it starts at 7 o'clock in the morning and is an hour drive from my house.
That
And it's
sounds
on a
very fun.
And it's on a Saturday. So iGamer be leaving his house at like 5:30 on a Saturday morning. I'm not going to enjoy that. I am not a morning person.
Neither is
If
TK.
you say you're a morning person, you are a liar.
Honestly, true though.
But I think if there was a competition about not being a morning person,
That
the
would be kind
Rampage
of funny.
might win.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, that's an easy one.
If you don't have to get up for anything, what time do you generically wake up?
Like, if I don't have to get up for anything at all,
Yeah.
then like 1. Just
Okay.
1.
Alright, yeah.
Generally.
Do
I
you
have
sleep
to get
that
up.
whole time, or are you
Yeah.
just like awake and in your bed
Yeah,
watching
no,
YouTube
I
or
sleep till like
whatever?
1. And then like I don't do anything for maybe 30 minutes. So,
Okay.
you know.
What's your like typical it's a normal day for you, like not a day where you have nothing going on and you can sleep as late as you want, but like your typical day, what time would you
It should be 10:30. It's probably 11 though.
Okay. You sleep in later than me, then again you don't have classes to go to. You don't have 9 a.m.s that you have to get through in time. I hate my 9 a.m. days. I always am like, no. Just no. And what's funny is my other class, all my other days of the week I start at 9:30. So it really only gives me like an extra half hour, but for some reason it feels like so much more.
DK, how many blocks did you need?
I don't know yet.
But Polar lied. He said he might be coming, and he's not here.
He said it was
Well,
a
if he said he
possibility.
might be coming, then
Well, yeah.
he didn't say that he was. So
Well,
then
that's
he didn't
true.
lie.
But when he says he might be, it usually means he's going to be.
Well, but he never said that. So he'd never
Fine.
lie.
Fine.
See, I want to say that he lied. Let me say that he lied.
No, because this is how Polar works. He thinks he's going to be available, he's not. He doesn't think he's going to be available, and I make other plans. Hey, what you doing? It's like, I can't win
need
with
the
you.
wool.
Oh.
We need that wool.
Oh, thank you so much. I do need
No,
that one.
literally, though. Remember last week when he texted me and he was like, hey, what are you doing Tuesday?
Yeah.
Like, when we were...
No, I remember.
Alright. No, I just heard some random screaming outside.
Oh.
It kind of distracted
that sounds
me.
normal.
For college, yeah. But anyway, so we made plans for that Tuesday, right? And then he was like, you know what? We got to Tuesday. I'm like, so we still doing something this afternoon? And he was like, well, the weather is really, really nice out, so I think I'm gonna go to the lake instead. See ya. I was like, nice, thanks. Not that he can't have his own life, he can.
You see, like, I try to not, like, if I make plans, I try.
Then
I don't
you should
always
at least
succeed. I try.
try your best to just
Like, if it's something like, oh, but I want to do this, I'm not gonna do it. I'll still do the plan.
yeah, it's one thing if you
I accept
you know,
the reality that if I make plans with Rampage, they may be canceled with just randomly. And I realized something that that Rampage doesn't actually have any authority of what's going on usually.
yeah, Rampage
Like, especially-
Rampage is a minor. He doesn't have choice.
Like, after dinner is very inconsistent because, like, my mom might want to do something, so it's like, well.
See, it's one thing though if it's
Mm.
like your parents have you do something and it's out of your. It's another thing if you make an agreement with somebody that you're gonna do something and then say, yeah, but I don't feel like it anymore, so I'm just going to ignore it.
Or you leave to go play Roblox.
Why?
Nick and
Just
I
why?
remember this. Nick and I remember this, and we will never
I don't
let that go.
remember really ever agreeing, going, I'm gonna do this with you, and then going to play Roblox. I don't.
It does sound
I
like
don't-
something you would do though. Let's be real honest here.
I mean, I think I definitely recall saying I might be able to, and then playing Roblox. I don't ever recall saying I will be on, and then going and playing Roblox.
Both sound like very plausible possibilities to me. Because Rampage loved his JoJo Roblox. When was the last time you played Roblox, Rampage? Long enough ago that you don't remember?
It wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
It was within last week. Maybe
Oh,
this week.
okay.
Probably this week.
Oh wow, okay. Last time I played Roblox was when you dragged me into.
Did you even have an account, or did we make you make an account?
No, I had a Roblox account.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I
I had an issue signing into it, but it existed.
Because I remember trying to get other people to play YBA, and they had to make an account. So.
Do we have a black block that we can use for the eyes?
Coal block.
Black concrete.
Coal block.
Black concrete.
Coal block has more texture.
Okay, but why?
It's coal block.
Okay, but why should I want something with more texture?
Going for eyes. The eyes are the gate to your soul.
Okay, and that's
They
gonna
have
be
to have meaning and
expressed-
feeling behind them. If
I
you
mean,
just
like, this
use
could
blank
work.
slate concrete, then there's
Could
going to
work.
be no feeling into the eyes. Your sword is going to be just soulless, impressed.
I'll
I
be
mean,
honest
it
with you.
is a sword.
This sword has a lot of character.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so DK, this or this, which left or right?
To be honest with you, I like the right one.
Oh wow! So, well, I wonder what that means for iGamers. Huh?
It's concrete, isn't it?
That's so weird, you know. The
I was just kidding.
the one with less texture and, you know, like the one that leaves him dead and no soul was chosen.
I'm sure it'll look great so long as he has a lot of character.
Now, question, Rampage. Do we make the iris keep it as 1 or make it 2?
You're even giving it an iris? Alright. I have to come look at this thing.
I don't know. I think I like that more.
You do?
I think that's better.
Okay. I'll be honest with you, iGamer. This isn't what I initially had planned. This is what happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. This is
And
not
he-
what I had planned. But
He became more family friendly.
Okay.
Like he belongs here. He's now like an official Minefaire character, I think.
I mean, I'm always looking for more characters to add to the character list. Currently, we only have Vern. He's kind of lonely.
He could wield the sword, and the sword could be this.
Now, do we want to make the handle longer?
I mean, doesn't the handle like? I don't think.
It matters if
Handle.
this is a short sword or long sword.
Well,
right now this is a
that
short-
it is several times my character's height. I would say this is at least a long sword.
Okay, so Rampage.
I would say, though, that scale also plays a factor.
Well,
You know, it
is-
could be just
it
a
is
scaled
taller
up.
than the roof.
That's fine.
Like
It
the
could just be
entire
a.
building.
It could just be a short score or a short sword built on a 10 times scale, which would then call for a smaller handle.
yeah. Right now the handle is basically a one-hander, and I'm curious if I should extend it to be like 1.5-hander.
Well, I don't think that the handle actually needs to be longer.
What is this?
What?
This
It's
is
a sword.
It looks like a yellow spider.
Do you know how many legs spiders have?
I mean, yes, I'm not saying that it's exactly like a spider, but I'm just saying. I think it is. I think it definitely has character.
yeah. So do you think the handle should be longer?
So my question is, are those buck teeth? Or is that a mustache?
Those are his fangs.
Okay, so they are teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And is that a mustache?
Those are the spiky horns.
Not on the side. Well, not on the top. Not here. I'm talking about these.
Those are meant to be horns, but I'm the more I look at them, the more I want to get rid of them. So I might
I just
get
think
rid of
they
them.
look like a mustache.
I kind of wanted him to have a mustache, but then like I don't know.
I think it looks better with those, honestly.
It does.
I
Okay.
kind of agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually thought so too, but you just made me self-conscious about them.
Oh no, I like them. I'm just trying to figure out where all the pieces fit together here.
Hey Rampage, question: should we go one more up for the nose? like this.
Now, what really needs to happen is the tip of the sword needs to be poking through the roof of the the blacksmith on the inside.
The blackhead?
The blackhead.
Okay.
It's been a long day, okay? I got up early on a Sunday, which is never conducive to good thought processes.
So you want like that?
What?
Like, you wanted to poke through. So that
Yeah,
would be
but
poking through.
that's... I don't know. Let DK figure it out. That's DK's job, isn't it? Isn't that what he's here for? Now, what's the gray concrete powder around the bottom here supposed to be?
That's where like it's the rubble from the sword going inside. I was gonna add some more later once I
see.
once I had more.
Got it. Okay.
I decided to deviate slightly from the character from Mario RPG. Oh, you know what?
Alright.
I should really add a skull to the top, huh? No, definitely not. No,
I don't
this
think
would
that's
require
with the rest of his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. Does that look better with the handle? I just felt like the handle needed to be a little bit longer.
I don't know though, because now the handle is almost as long as the blade.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know actually how long the real blade is.
Well, yes, I know, but
What do you think, Rampage? Does this please you now?
I mean, I feel like there should be something on this that like goes out to like there.
So I'm gonna like look from the town and see what this looks like. Oh wow, this definitely draws the eye.
No. Why?
Yeah, you can come here, Rampage.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mr. B. You're walking through and he's there.
I mean, like that just draws attention, doesn't it?
Like you
Very
spawn
much so.
in, you spawn in, you look around, and you just see that.
you spawn in, you're looking around, you go, oh, okay, rule board, neat, and then you're like walking around, oh, what's over here? What the heck is that?
I need to make his. He doesn't look like a sword right now. I need to make the guard flatter, maybe.
The guard? I think he's kind of meant to be the guard.
No, the guard is the white things. You know, the side.
What we could do is we could make a yellow guard come across the side, like this, maybe.
The white, that squid-looking guy is not actually the sword.
He's essentially part of the guard. Where the handle meets the sword, I guess.
Can someone sleep?
I did it.
Thank you.
You did it! You did it! You really, really did it!
Oh my god.
Do you remember that from somewhere, iGamer?
I do.
I don't.
I just don't remember where.
He's trying to forget that's the problem. Alright, what if I, you know what? Why don't we make, actually, this go out further, maybe? Like Mr. B suggested.
DK, where's that from? Because now that's gonna bother me.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
I feel like it's... I definitely think that's from something, though. Looking it up. It's from Dora.
I know.
Oh, that's funny.
This is from Dora.
You're welcome.
Did you know that and just didn't say it?
I thought it was. I just was worried about that I might be wrong.
That's what I thought it was too, but I'm like, I don't want to say it and sound like an idiot, and then DK's like, no, obviously not. But then as soon as you said, I don't remember, then I was like, alright, let me look it up.
So now
I
he
just
looks like
plugged-
he's saluting.
He's doing his vortex exercise.
Oh, you know what? We need his eyebrows, Rampage. We need his eyebrows.
Yeah.
Okay. What color should his eyebrows be?
I don't know. I was not prepared for that question.
What do you think about ice eyes?
It would have to be packed ice,
Why would it need to be packed ice?
because normal ice would melt.
How? Why would it melt? There's no light source over here.
Huh. Doesn't it just melt though? Pretty
No.
sure it'll just melt.
Ice doesn't
That might-
automatically melt.
I'm
Unless
pretty
you-
sure it does.
It does in certain biomes.
Well, not in grass biomes.
Let me
We're
see.
not we're not technically in a grass biome. We're
What
in a
biome are
stony
you in?
shore. We
What
are
biome
in
are
a
you in?
biome called Stony Shore.
Ice melt in Stony Shore Minecraft.
Pretty sure if you put a torch near it, it'll melt. But other than that, I think it should be good.
Did you not find an answer very, like a yes/no answer, gamer?
In what biomes does ice melt? Minecraft. Like this. The question is, does ice melt in the desert Minecraft? No, snow blocks don't melt. However, snowmen die in warm bodies, or in warm biomes like deserts and savannas.
That's big brain.
Thoroughly answered question. What can melt ice in Minecraft? Any block or item that emits a high level of light. Does ice melt in plains biomes?
I like how, like, that one thing basically said exactly what Chris said. Now, I'm not sure I actually like the ice as his eyebrows, but it definitely is different. Let's do the
Let's see,
city.
ice. So ice melts into water if the light level immediately next to it on any side is higher than 11 from light sources other than sunlight. Ice does not melt from sunlight.
Well, I'm glad that what I considered was a basic Minecraft fact is still a basic Minecraft fact. Because often enough, like they change things and then, you know, shenanigans.
The only biome, I guess, biome, for lack of a better term, that ice melts on its own is the Nether. Ice melts in the Nether. But it doesn't produce water, it sublimates.
Alright, Rampage. I extended his eyebrows.
Weird to me because I've had ice melt by itself, like without light sources, in a plains biome on this world.
I think you're lying to yourself.
So, I mean, I don't know where a light source would have come from.
I don't know.
I think Eddie got a torch or
Well,
redstone.
Like, does
Lava.
redstone actually emit light
Yes,
when it's
maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes, it
5,
does.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks away? Is the light source strong enough to melt ice over 13 blocks away?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, Rampage. I think I made it better. What do you think?
Let me head back.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's great.
Mr. B approves.
I like it.
Alright, Rampage, let's do the distance check.
The distance check.
Yeah.
Ah, so Mr. B, you are now a new person. You joined the server for the very first time. And you're looking around and you see
What's
that,
over there? Well, most of the time you wouldn't have zoomed, but yeah.
like from
It's
here.
perfect. Yeah, he looks good.
Walk over.
Now he looks like a really wise sword.
Yeah.
Alright, our gamer, I think we got the look.
Mr. B,
Nice.
do you like the handle though? Is the handle good? Okay.
And it's funny is these little ice blocks near his eyes look like little glasses. I find this really pleasing. I don't know why. Like, part of me wants to extend the beard.
What you got going on now?
I think we got the look. Do you want to take a final approval?
I'm here. I'm looking at the ground. I love it. It's perfect. It even has a mustache.
Little tiny beard too. I decided I didn't like how those blocks had blocks missing for the diagonals, so I decided to just make it flowing.
I rate it 10 Subway cakes out of 10.
And the little ice blocks here kind of make it look like he has little tiny glasses.
Nice. As I said, I rate it 10 Subway cakes out of 10.
Nice.
And by Subway cakes, I mean footlongs, but you know, it's not considered
What?
bread.
What?
Well, it's because Canada has a strong definition of what a bread and cake is.
Canadian courts have ruled that Subway's bread is not bread and is cake because it contains too much air.
Oh no, it contains too much sugar to be bread.
Well, that too.
That's funny.
But I
But-
think there was also a debate on how much air is in it.
But if you think about it, we actually, in America, we had our own kind of version of that. Where it was determined Pringles are not potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
They're crisp.
Potato crisps.
And interesting enough, crisp is what the Europeans call all potato chips.
We've had this conversation before. Rampage just forgot.
No, I didn't forget.
He's desperately He's desperately hoping that I'm gonna not continue it. Besides that.
So what else do we have to do in this building?
Can you what is the blade made out of? Can we duplicate that further down into this wood? And I'm curious if there's a way to is there any kind of wood look that we have access to that looks damaged?
Damaged?
Yeah.
Damaged wood?
hmm
Interesting.
Where the sword meets the support beam.
Mm. What if you just did a couple different kinds of wood and then stripped some of it?
I thought of that too, but I was hoping secretly there was some sort of material. Actually, you know what? My original plan was to have two doors on the left and right, and then Rampage did his thing. So what I could do is literally just make a pillar going down the center.
What's his thing?
His off-centered door.
Rampage, why?
You helped him do it too.
Yeah, you did. You're not...
You enabled him.
Oh,
no, I failed to do it.
that door in the middle that he couldn't figure out?
Yeah, no, I just couldn't get the angle, and then you helped me.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Enabler.
I would do it. Oh wait, I did it too.
Oh, he helped him do it. That's the funny part.
Yeah, I was unable to do it, and he helped me do it.
Can somebody
Okay, cool. I was sleeping and no one else was sleeping, so I gave up.
Thank you.
How much concrete did you need, do you think? You should have
I just need enough to hit that beam. Just place it to touch the beam. Cool. I'm gonna do something to upset Rampage. I'm taking away his door. Alright, now place the concrete down the center, all the way down. Sorry. There we go. You know what? I don't even think the doors have a functional purpose now. I guess, you know what? Are you able to put 2 sets of doors on this thing right here? In the... You see how those doors are? Can you do that over here on the opposite side?
Can I have the doors?
For you, Rampage, you may have your doors back. Nice. Yes.
I'm almost done with the digging.
I wasn't actually going to close the doors. I just want that look.
I'm so close to being done with my big hole.
Hmm?
You want an axe? Question mark.
Oh, I was going to leave that wood alone.
What? But how is the sword going through it?
It's a decorative It's a decorative thing. I can't have damaged wood, so I'm not gonna mess with that.
I mean, couldn't you like, can you give me the axe?
Here, have my stone axe.
Couldn't you like?
I guess we could do that. Actually, you know what? Oh, you got me thinking of something. I was thinking, before you do all that,
I have just a small little corner left to dig, and then I'm done.
is there like an upside? I want these upside down.
Okay, get it and just hand them to me.
Here, have them all.
That?
Yeah. And then go ahead and, yeah.
I gave you the axe again.
Oh, you did? Okay, thank you. And if you have more spruce staircases, can you put them doing the opposite thing the other ones were? Have them up here, yeah, like that.
That?
Yeah.
Now, if we want to like do that, this is also an option.
Ooh, that looks, that really vibes, you know. I like it.
DK.
I need to make more chests now. I blame Rampage for all of this.
Why do you need to make more chests?
I have to put chests up there.
I do that and you immediately have to...
Yeah.
Huh.
Poor DK.
DK, did the armor like unload for me? Or like, did we not put armor on these?
We didn't put armor on all of them yet. The armor's in this chest here.
I was very concerned for all that.
Though one of the Rampage shirt ones have been destroyed, and we'll have to fix that later.
Rampage is so devastated. How will he ever recover?
Yeah.
Wow, he didn't even notice. That's terrible.
What probably happened was at one point I noticed and then I forgot before I managed to say anything about it.
Sure.
I mean, at least I don't forget how to hit the ball mid-match during Rocket League games.
You know what? Nobody asked for your input on Rocket League. This is a Minecraft stream.
Okay. Rampage, do you see how I set those chests up there?
Yeah.
So I want to do it the same on the opposite side. So, having that reversed, I guess. Can that be reversed, or do I need to put one here?
What?
Do I put one in the back, facing backwards, so they don't duplicate into a double chest?
So you're wanting that.
Sorry, I'm cutting more wood so I can make more chests.
If I understood what you wanted, I already have.
Oh
it.
wow, that worked. Perfect. Never mind. Nice. So what I was gonna ask is, should we put one in the back or two in the back? And I think that works actually. Do you like that look, or do you want to switch it to one in the back?
Well, I mean, doing like. Oh well, I guess it's not. But
It's a really cool look, I think. Like, look from it, from the bottom looking up.
like, if we get rid of if we do it backwards, we can do that. But it would have to be a backward shot.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. We have confusion. Let me resolve this confusion real quick.
Whenever Rampage is around, there is always confusion.
So place one where I'm standing, facing backward. Yeah, like that. So I was wondering if you wanted to do that too. Okay, we'll stick with two then.
So there is now a completed dark oak spiral all the way down into the bottom of the base.
Nice.
Nice.
Still haven't finished digging yet, though.
Also, Mr. B, why did you drown? He is very silent.
Well, sometimes it happens.
This
True.
is true.
So now, Rampage, can you duplicate the enter and exit signs?
Yeah.
So, like, have the exit sign duplicated here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because we have to mark the exits and the entrance signs so no one can. Oh, it's a different type of wood. We have to mark the entrance and exit signs so everyone can walk in the exit and leave through the entrance.
It's funny, is like, I don't know if the last time you've been in Walmart, but like, some of them were designed that when you walk through the exit, it go ahead and opens up for you. Thus, the whole idea of the enter-exit thing is more of a suggestion. But to remember, you're always entering. And then you're exiting.
But you're always entering something. And you're always exiting another thing.
And that's why the trains always leave and they never come back. They're always leaving but never going.
I mean,
See, I'm glad that I know that I don't think iGamers ever played Half-Life 2, so I get away with that one.
if you think about it, no, I've never played that game. You're right. If you think about it, though, when you enter a store, you exit the outdoors,
Yeah.
and when you exit a store,
Wow.
you enter the outdoors.
Hey, gamer, is this the first time you've thought about this?
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
just.
Good. Because I've thought about this before. Quite a few times.
Just already in the mood for an existential crisis. So. I had an ongoing existential crisis all last week, so I guess I just need
Why?
to continue it. School, work, stress, life. Yeah, kinda. And why am I always getting hurt right before big work events? That was another one.
What dye do we think this is?
I think it's light blue.
Light blue. Okay. Can you get both of the dyes while I get this?
You know, my inventory is completely full, so let me go.
Well,
I'm gonna be like Rampage right now. Let's see. Throw the bone meal out.
see, you gotta find some random person, ideally AFK, or standing still, and just throw it all on them, and then they'll deal with it.
That's how this happened to me. I don't know how you got all the stone in my inventory.
I don't think I got stone in your inventory at any point today.
Yeah, I don't know when you did it. That's the thing. I don't remember when you did this.
Can somebody sleep, please?
Done.
Done.
I did it.
Thank you.
Or maybe DK did it.
Yeah.
Someone did it.
My teleport, my home is like 1 inch from the bed.
Yeah, I mean, like, I went into a chest, pulled out a bed that I for some reason had in the chest, and slept in the bed at the same time you probably did.
That's fair.
So.
I think iGamer is going to end his stream here. However, iGamer will not leave the call.
Yay!
And yeah, so stream, good night, and adios. Alright, I'll stay for a little bit, and then I have to go do something.
That's
for
good, because I have to
tomorrow.
punish you for something.
Oh no, what'd I do now?
Never played Half-Life 2 as an adult?
What's that?
Half-Life 2?
I mean,
Well-
I know what Half-Life 2 is, but I've
Steam
never
just
played
sent me
it.
something that says I got a gift from DK, which very well means that he just sent me Half-Life 2.
I mean, how can you enjoy the best VR game before you've played the rest of the Half-Life 2 games?
I have never played any Half-Life games.
I would never ask you or suggest to play Half-Life 1. Not
Okay.
because it's not a good game or anything like that, but
It's not a good game or anything.
it is
like
a good
that?
game. I just don't think you would enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
Why would he not enjoy it?
A lot of the
Probably doesn't
gunplay is
fit
from
the kind of games I play.
yeah. It's a little bit more harder and a little bit more frustrating.
Ooh.
And I don't think he really wants that for himself.
That makes Rampage interested because he wants to see me rage.
Yeah. Half-Life will. That's the one in which I raged when I actually completed that for my channel.
raging at a game?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I lost it. Like I got so angry. In fact, there's actually I actually have a
that's out of the
special.
ordinary for you.
I actually had a special video from that playlist that I'm gonna link to y'all. It's where my friend joined me and we all laughed at me continuously dying. And what can only be considered a fail compilation. But the thing is, it was the raw footage. Also, Mr. B, I've corrected your issue as well, so good
Yeah.
job.
Know that.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, the sequel to that is episode 1 and episode 2, but I figured I'll see how you like that one first. But I can give you the entire story of Half-Life 1 pretty quickly. Scientist played with Machine and caused a portal to open to an alien world that then merged with our world.
Alright.
So It was very bad. And that's the entire like main story of Half-Life 1.
Wow.
I won't mention how like the military also got involved.
I mean, it's probably not that important.
Well, the military came and like apparently they decided everyone should everyone should maybe not talk about the alien invasion. And
Did we cover it out?
I don't. By the way, Mr. B, did you ever watch the movie Naked Gun?
So long ago, I don't know anything about it.
Do you remember the scene where he says, "I have a message from like such and such," and he starts opening fire, and the main character says, "I can't hear you with that gunfire." That's basically what the military does in Half-Life 1. They have a very important messages for all the scientists, but they can't hear it over the gunfire directed at them.
Huh.
Was it a message from the alien? Becoming beast?
No, it was a message from the United States government. Something along the lines of, your services are no longer needed.
You've decided to take over this operation.
Your presence is no longer needed. You know, sadness. At the end of Half-Life 1, you're given a job.
You play the entire game without a job, and then you get a job at the end?
Oh no, you get new employment from someone who traps you in a subway train flying through space. And then you realize maybe this isn't the normal kind of job.
Wait, so what work is being done in the subway?
I don't know, but if you refuse, he teleports you in front of like a giant alien army that destroys you.
Huh.
So you get to choose your own ending. But the
Wow.
canon one is that you took the job. Because, you know. I'm going to get
Also,
rid
I
of
found
your
a lot-
tower of carpet.
I found a lot of cornflowers, and not a single blue orchid.
Yeah, I haven't found any either. I didn't actually know what flower I was looking for. I'm glad you mentioned that now. Because that's why I was kind of flying around hoping for, like, that you would, like, hint at what, like, you know.
What was I looking?
Because you just mentioned to
They'll be
get
around
dyes. And that was very unspecific.
No,
Like part of me would just bring you yellow dyes. Because that's I know deep down that's not what you wanted, though.
Maybe when I see it, I'll remember what it was I was looking for.
You're looking for the super rare hay bale.
Ah.
That's so rare that people would. What am I looking for anyway, Rampage?
Okay, don't worry, I got it already.
I'm glad because
Fine.
like I don't know anything about dyes. You know, my secret war against color apparently. You know what though? One thing I do
You're
like
not-
about this sword we did, Rampage, is it looks like it's like a friendly character who's here to give us a hug and tell us a story.
What's the story about? What,
Um,
what story does this man want to give us?
It's a story about a world in which people forgot how to be friends. In a world without friendship. And then slowly the adventure like goes forth upon people like rediscovering friendship and how like sharing and working together to accomplish more complex goals is ultimately what saves everyone.
From what threat?
Well, see, the threat is the lack of friendship. See, it's one of those stories that doesn't have an evil villain because, you know, very, very, very... it's more of a man versus environment. Or man versus nature, I guess. See, because those are much safer stories to tell. Because, you know, some people get kind of concerned when you start making, like, man versus man stories, because then it's like, well, the kids might, like that idea, other people might not like that idea, you know? I was trying to help my cousin make a story, right? But his parents told me that there could be no physical fighting. So I had to come up with something for the main... I had to help my cousin come up with a story that involved him fighting something that wasn't actually real or could be hurt. And that's the story of Cups, the cat explorer. And how he stopped the great catastrophe. I feel Rampage rolling his eyes at me.
I'm like, what would the story entail?
His adventure across the lands to obtain all the items necessary to stop the great catastrophe. I actually have that story still somewhere.
You still have it?
Yes. His teacher was not happy with me.
Why?
Because, see, my cousin didn't actually want to write this story. And it was literally me sitting for hours trying to wring a story out of him. So I kept giving him ideas, but the teacher refused to accept that this was a story from him. He refused to write the story down on paper, so I had to write it down, and he would verbose it to me, verbally tell it. But that
seems so much more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I was told by his parents to make it happen, so I said I'd help. I maybe helped a little too much. I even helped him come up with some. He drew me illustrations, and then I recreated the illustrations for him.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like, he drew illustrations, and then he would draw sketches, and I'd take the sketches and turn them into actually computer drawings for him. So he had a story that was a little bit higher production value. Generally because I think his heart really wasn't into making the story because of the absolute requirements from his parents that there could not be any conflict in it. And so, like, his heart really wasn't into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, he was going through the motions. And I get it. So, you know what? Other than the armor stands, this smithy's going to be finished. It's going to be pretty.
Yeah.
The only thing now I need is another banner. And I'll need
Why
to...
do you need another banner?
Because it's not even.
Where
How
do I own one of those? I might.
What?
I'm not sure.
I might have to have iGamer like set this up to be not to not spawn large zombie armies here.
Yeah, they were kind of just like chilling outside, and you know they saw me and wanted to follow me in.
So how are you, iGamer?
I'm good. I'm mining magma.
Magma.
Why are you mining magma?
iGamer wants to build a gold farm.
Gold.
iGamer is mining magma, listening to you guys talk, and listening to the Newark Police Department's radio. There's a vehicle wanted for an armed robbery.
Why did that happen?
So do you listen so that you know when they're coming after you?
Well, I scan the district that literally shares a road with my school's entrance. You know.
Oh. Do you have the special song prepared?
What?
Do you have a special song prepared?
No.
Do you know what the special song is?
No.
They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away,
Oh,
hoorah. Sorry.
Yeah, iGamer got a new toy over the weekend,
Oh,
and he gave it to his friend to have him program it for him.
what is the toy?
I'll put a picture in voice chat for text users. Yes.
Oh, I forgot. I need to get I need to get an anvil from Polar. Actually, I'm gonna have to buy an anvil, which is really horrible too.
Well, don't we have one in our house?
I need one for the smithy.
That is true. Yeah. Anvils are expensive though.
That's alright.
Yeah.
iGamer said he had it.
Huh? Yeah.
By the way, I discovered something horrible.
Would
What?
you?
iGamer, did you notice that the sell price of iron ore is more than iron ingot?
Right.
The ore is worth more than an ingot?
Right.
Shouldn't
Well,
the sell...
because DK, the thing is, you can make an iron farm, but you can't make an iron ore farm very easily. If at all.
Also, yeah. Iron
Well,
ore
I'm just saying is-
iron ore require.
Yeah.
Iron ore requires silk touch.
I know, but like from a capitalist perspective, shouldn't the iron ore have a sell price
yeah,
of even...
But like,
But iron ore is more rare.
So the idea is if you smelt the iron... okay.
well, but there's.
I
there's
realize
less ore.
I realize how that works now, but it's just odd. Kat, did you come in this room just to throw up? Please don't do that. I love you, but no.
Share in my torments.
Yeah. So iGamer's new toy is a
Police scanner?
is a well no I've had a police scanner for a while. iGamer's new toy is a police walkie-talkie.
Ah.
So I can actually like use it to talk, although not to police departments because that's illegal.
I wonder why.
But I can use it for training with special frequencies that I have through my vocational school. I can also use it with my friend who has one of those. But yeah, the radio is quite large. It weighs about 2 pounds on its own.
Gotcha.
So yeah. But it makes fun beeps.
So is it similar to the machine that goes beep?
No, it makes much more complicated beeps. A gamer needs 22 stacks of magma.
Magma.
Isn't it? Is it not in the shop?
Nope.
Why is it not in the shop?
Great question. It wasn't on the old server either.
But lava was. Lava buckets were.
Lava buckets are
this
on
is-
this one too.
What are you making here, dude?
I mean, an
What?
anvil, obviously.
I thought you were talking to me.
Let's see. Try to do this correctly. I need lava to flow around it. Is the way I did that wrong? You know, I built that wrong now that I see this. I was worried about the wood catching on fire.
Fire spreading is off.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Can you remove the lava for a second? I'm gonna
It'll take
change.
about 20 minutes for a time.
Gonna change the way this is created now. This actually works better now that I know this. Perfect. Because, you know, this is required.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely.
Also, I guess I also need to make something else. I need to make a cauldron.
I don't know why. Instead of thinking of a cauldron, I was thinking of the same thing, right? But I was thinking trapdoors with water in the middle. Like with trapdoors to do the exact same thing that a cauldron would do, but look different.
Can you put water in cauldron?
When did they get water?
See, it's funny is I knew you would have it too. That's the funny part.
I went out to the thing out there to get water, but I actually had a water bucket in my inventory.
Do you have any wood on you? Gonna make a bed.
Do I have wood on me? I can have wood on me.
Well, I was trying to figure that out before I went and cut some trees
Well-
down. Oh, thank you.
It is
Alright,
very
everyone, I'm
easy to
gonna-
buy wood.
I'm gonna bail for the evening.
Alright.
I'm also gonna head
Um,
out. I have work tomorrow and I have something to do.
I need to end my stream because I do need to Is everything good, Mr. B? Because I know you sent me a message yesterday around 3.
Yeah, I was just saying it. Go on.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, I had bailed at that point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Cool. Well, you guys have fun.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Good.
Goodbye.
Bye, Mr. B.
Bye, guys.
Bye, iGamer.
Bye, gamer.
So we'll probably
Why is
finish-
this one bed stained?
Huh?
Do you not see that?
Huh?
Are these beds the same color to you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Because we have a problem. They're different shades.
I get the feeling it's just you.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna paste the picture. You tell me.
What?
Do those not look like? Are those different shades now? In my screenshot.
That's a lighting thing.
Oh, cool.
That's something.
I assume it's from the
caused by lighting.
magma, but it's such an extreme difference on my screen.
I don't think it's the magma. Because I doubt it's any different now.
I removed the light source and it made no difference.
Why do I have 4 buckets of lava?
Okay, that fixed it. Okay. Apparently it's because I had distant light that was 1 block away from it. It's still not, like, perfect, but whatever. Alright.
If you're gonna put 2 torches along the entire wall on one side, you gotta do it on the other side.
How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do that just so that this was both white and not one being eggshell and the other one being white.
What else do we need to do in this?
So-
this place.
Once we get the mannequins all reassociated and fixed, then it's time to make the quarry.
Ah, so we're almost done.
And then we can
We
make
just
like a
need-
little gift shop here as well. This
Should we
would be a
not
nice
build
little...
it like actually in the quarry?
Ooh, you think of a quarry gift shop? That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
So yeah, I guess we'll get the mannequins done, and we'll be done.
Oh,
with
there's
the
actually
theme.
one other thing we have to fix.
Oh, what is it?
This.
What's wrong?
It should be like the front is.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, but that's an easy fix.
Yep.
So,
No, that'll be a pretty easy fix. So mannequins, that effect, and then we can start working on the quarry.
Yep. So yeah. And we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Oh man, I really like how that sword came out. I thank you so much for your help with that.
Yeah, don't worry.
Like, that really pops. I mean, my first initial thing was a little goofy. I'll be honest, Mr. B actually gave me a really good... He put me in an interesting direction that I think really helped. And now he looks like a really fun character. And you know what? I didn't make him kawaii.
Yes, this is very true. Yeah, Yeah, you managed to not make one of your characters kawaii.
I'll be honest, I watched so many Minecraft streamers that would do that.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was like something they kind of ingrained into me. And the thing is, I wasn't doing it to be like them. I was doing it because now I'm just doing it to make fun of the whole idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we now have a really wise sword, and I'm really looking forward to what we're going to build next.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think that ended up looking pretty good.
Yeah. This has been a really good build project. You know what? Mr. B didn't give us any blocks either.
Yeah. I mean, we really haven't gotten, like, very much from admins.
No? Part of me hurts a little bit knowing that the Smithy's house is made out of a different material.
I mean, it's honestly not that hard to fix.
And, like, part of me it hurts, and the other part of me doesn't care, you know. Because, like, one of the side is his shop, and the other one is his house, you know. Also, I think I want to put carpet in his room. Because the idea that the smithy area having dirt works for me, right?
Oh.
Because it's like, you want the earthwork to absorb it, but the other half of the room I kind of want a more comfy flooring. Of course, not wood, because The Sims, like, automatically embedded me with the idea that you don't want wood floor near fire. I'm not going to mention how many times I've seen entire Sim families be wiped out by a single fireplace.
God. Why? How did that happen?
Because wood would just spontaneously combust. The Sims believed that most materials would spontaneously combust if you started a fire in a fireplace.
That's.
I don't know.
Well,
I've never
stood in a fireplace. Yeah, it's gonna.
I just don't. Well, the idea is the fire would spread to the floor, and while firefighting it, like suddenly the fire would somehow spread wildly across the house. I lost multiple families in the same house. Part of me tried to come up with new safety things, and I realized there was none. The game was very absolute sure that most materials are flammable. Anyway, I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner. So, who knows if I'll be back?
Oh, who knows? You might.
Hey, bye.
All right, take it easy and don't work too hard, Rampage. Now we're alone, stream. We could talk about some serious things like what happened on Wednesday, July 31st at 7 p.m. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, as always, you're always loved. Take it easy and have a wonderful night. And thank you for joining us. If you watch this now, or if you were watching the live stream, or if you just joined in later, thank you so much. Have a great night. Take it easy and don't work too hard. And as